My name is Janet Naklia. I'm a programs manager for Alberta Recreation and Park Association. And today we're talking with Dr. Reg Crowshoe and Rose Crowshoe about the importance and the significance of smudge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer tobacco to our elders and in honor of a teaching that they're going to give to us today. So Reg and Rose, here's my tobacco. I want to offer it to you for sharing your knowledge and your wisdom with us today, so that those who see this and go forward with this information will do that in a good way. So I'm going to pass this to you, and now I'm going to turn it over to you to talk to us about the significance of smudging.
Okay. Nisto ni tani kwa awakasina. Tumtutu pikani. Okay, mstuichi nokshimakakiawa. Nakchi puisama tu siba. Na nistchi matu. Ogita gokshi sta bichinike na nistochto niksho kwat manisichinik. An okrichikui. Okay, mone pitama kiti hagipa ina kripu. Nisto andako kawakasina. My name is Reg Crowshoe. I'm from the Piikani First Nation, and I want to talk to you a bit about the smudge today. So I'll turn it over to Rose to introduce herself.
Okay, nitani ko ako inimaki. Nitong tutu me Piikani. My name is Rose Crowshoe, and I'm from the Piikani Nation. And today we're going to talk about the smudge. What is the smudge? Why do we do it, and how?
In our, we say we are Indigenous people are a verbal society. We didn't write anything. So as a verbal society, we had to navigate an oral system. So navigating an oral system allows us to pursue rights and privileges, to validate information, to validate knowledge. So as a verbal society, I hear from my relatives back with the stories from Indigenous people, we have a creator, and the creator created everything. As he created the trees, the animals, the human beings, the water, the air, he said all those are natural laws. All creation is natural laws. And in our culture, all those have been given songs. So as natural laws, we understand from our natural laws the story. In our case, Scarface went to Creator's Lodge. One of our members from our community back in those days traveled all the way to the sun. And at the sun, when he got to the sun, he asked the sun to cure his scar. His name was Scarface, Payakski. When he got to the sun, he asked the sun to cure his scar. So it's a long Scarface. And Scarface, in the sweat at the fourth round, the sun took a feather and wiped off the scar on his face. He said, this scar on your face represents all the hard time your people have. So when he took the feather, he took the hard times from and bad luck from him and the sickness and the scar off his face. And then they gave him the name Sumun, which means taking off all that bad luck. After the sweat, Scarface started home from the Sun's Lodge. And as he started the sun, the sun gave him the sweetgrass. And he said the sweetgrass, when you get a hot coal from your fire, and you take your sweetgrass and you put some on your coal, as the smoke goes up, that smoke is going to connect Creator, the sun, and the people. And that is what we call smudge with the sweetgrass. Many other tribes have smudge, but in their culture, they were given different plants and herbs to use. With the Blackfoot, I'm speaking about sweetgrass. I think the Cree use sage, the West Coast use cedar, but we also look at the different regions of indigenous people, and Creator put them there, and then Creator gave them the plants that they need for smudge. So when the smoke goes up, it connects you with smudge, with Creator. And once that connection happens, once the smoke goes and the connection happens, first thing you're doing is you're recognizing Creator. Second thing you're doing is you're starting a formal discussion with who you're talking to, whether it's a group or an individual. Once you put the smudge down, that's a call to order. That's a formal start. And number 3, we recognize the smudge as a form of truthing. If a smudge is made and I speak to the smudge, then I speak to the truth to Creator. And those are important in our ways. The truth, the connection to Creator, and the call to order. That's so important with the smudge. So I'm going to make smudge now, and I'll acknowledge Creator with our presentation today. And then we can finish. But before we do that, I just want to know if Rose wants to add anything.
Well, I guess this is just a general, what Reg talked about, the smudge, and why we have it is to open that communication, like what he said, and also to speak the truth. And yeah, pretty well what he covered.
So I'm going to light my smudge. I'll get the coal going. That's the hot coal. Today we use hot coal. In the old days, we took it out of our fires in the teepee and we made an altar, and that's where we put our hot coal to make the smudge. Today in our houses, we use, we make an altar with a box, or sometimes some people use a shell to light their hot coal. And the sweetgrass was given to Scarface, so when he comes back from Creator's Lodge, he can share it with us. So we'll end off today by acknowledging Creator with the smudge, the call to order, and recognizing the gifts from Creator. O kisipeta pio, ayos po mo kinanan o Kristikoy. O kikakapachimo iskan o Kristikoy kanikamontan. Ayos po mo kitap sa tuki. Anik ni tama kamutan. Kakapachimo. O kan o Kristikoy kasita pio ka. Anak iyok mamstini chipoksit. Ayos po mo sa istipeta pio makipik kuds tapi sa dumuktate po. Iskocht ka kinnonix, Kristunix, aarsinonix, iskikkiau ni peta pio. Sinakuman istapaktus. Ayos po mo sa kuds tapi toksaw. Hagoch sita agituman istapaktup amatos. Ikuto tama. Ayos istipeta pio kagoch siskatop binan. Ano matitestio ang Christistomsin, makapis Christomsin. Aokis po mo kinanaksak si Sinos. Ay, si Pati Piyotong kanuat si Mos, kanakom kita piwak. Ita piwak kita so kinakiwa. O makita mo kaysa. O kinakita kaya pa piwak. O kita piwak, makaksapis. O kinamatakpat si Mos, po kawa, kutsita po makakakpi. Akis sa tumya wiskidima chakya. Makot kaysa ako si tapachinikia uchito apokya. O kinakasta watsimawa. Ayos pumusa ustipato pio. Ako siskatoya makuman stay kakima. Ayo makuna kunito tayo na anika chimutskan. Kistuan na ko kap sa to kinakawa matuso. O kinitama kamuntan. Hanya. I'd just like to thank you for the opportunity to talk about smudge.
And thank you for that, Reg and Rose. I also started my own smudge here. So encourage that those in a virtual reality, this is our new world. So when you see an elder who is smudging and you have the materials and the capabilities to join in a good way. And I also wanted to thank a very heartfelt thank to Dr. Crowshoe and to Rose, who are traditional knowledge keepers, bundle holders here in Treaty 7 from the Blackfoot Nation for Pagani. And it is definitely a great honor to have them with us to share that knowledge today. So thank you for that.
Hey.